Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks, but just make sure it's not a Houston Astros game. Greetings and salutations. This is your girl Outspoken Diva, and welcome to Outspoken Diva tells you a story, whether whether it's not if the story is true or fiction. I'll let you know. Tongue time, maybe. Yeah, I am. It's a true one. um, I know the title of it says the day I subconsciously saved my job. It probably should be called Y'all Should Be Nicer to Customer Service People. It probably should also be called Why I Don't Like the Houston Astros. All right, let's go down to a time where I worked for a ticket purchasing company, ticket conglomerate. It is that ticket conglomerate, the big one. Yeah. At that time, some of these that are around now were not around. It was them and maybe one other, but yeah. Anywho, and don't ask me how to tips on how to score good tickets and all that kind of stuff. Any tips that I have are very outdated. You don't even call on the phone for tickets. You go on the internet. That wasn't a thing back then. So yeah, when I worked there. So yeah. The only thing I can tell y'all is quit freaking out about when things go on sale. Everybody has their all of them. If it went on sale, the ticket companies, the venues, everybody has their hand in the same bowl. So, but we'll get to that. Okay. Um. So this is the time I'm like 21, 22 years old. I want to say 21, but somewhere around that area. And I was going to community college part time, and I also worked at this ticket company. And the Houston Astros were going their tickets, their season tickets, no, not season tickets, well, tickets, all of them were going on sale. And they went on sale at 10. I probably got to work at 8 because whenever there were big events to go on sale, you could get extra hours. So I usually got to work at 9, so I got to work at 8. So, and probably worked an hour past my usual, getting I worked one more hour that way. So, and the reason why we would go in early is because if tickets went on sale at 10, there are people who are calling at 9:15, 9:30, and you have to hang them up saying no, the ticket. You just start clearing out. Also, there are other things. This event is not the only event in the world. You're still taking orders and stuff. People are still buying other tickets. And then you might get somebody who would just start buying tickets for other things so they can keep you on the line for so they can be in line. They already have you on the line. So at 10 o'clock, you know, they can go get these tickets, right? Okay. Tickets go on sale at 10 o'clock. It's 10:15. I mean, I've already been selling other tickets. It's 10:15, and I get this customer, the customer. Okay, the fan. And I'm going through. Oh, let me tell you, I'm already on warning because I didn't always do my job correctly. I might have sold the tickets, I was pleasing all this stuff, but upsells. I could always tell when people don't want to hear upsells, and you're supposed to do the upsells. So I was already on my last warning about that, right? Okay, okay. So he's trying to buy these tickets. It's a he, and he's trying to buy these different, no, all these different seats and stuff. None of the seats are available. If they're not available, they're not available. And I'm trying to explain, sir, they're not available. And then he curses me out. I mean, I was a B, I was an MF. This doesn't make any GD sense. All these words, and I was like, Wait a minute. So now I'm upset. And I'm trying not to be stereotypical angry black woman at this point. Okay. So finally I had to say, sir, if you don't calm down and watch your language, because did I curse you? No, I did not. You don't watch your language, I'm going to end this phone call. Well, ma'am, I'm so sorry. Sir, tickets went on sale at 10 o'clock. It's 10:15. It is possible your ticket's not available. What do you mean? It's just 10:15. Sir, the box office is selling tickets. I'm in Dallas. You're in Houston. They're selling these same tickets all across the country. Somebody, I say, do you hear the hubbub and the noise around me? It's a madhouse in here with phone calls. You're gonna calm down and see if you can find some other tickets somewhere else. And I'm trying to find him all these tickets that are around him. And of course, most people they're not buying just one ticket; they're buying like maybe two or three, right? So he was just getting angrier and angrier, and I didn't at that moment I didn't care. And then all of a sudden, one of the supervisors, we're gonna call him B, said he put my phone on, like after this call go on break. I'm like, okay. They hadn't called off my employee number, but okay, he said go on break. I'm gonna go on break because I'm tired and I'm very upset. This is by now it's like 10:25. I've only been on this call 10 minutes, and this man has made me. I was like I said, I was upset and incensed. So finally, I guess he calmed down. He was like, uh, now what was your name? Cause this doesn't make any GD sense. And I'm like, sir, I gave him my name, and he was like, okay, cause I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call corporate on you guys, and I'm sick of this. I was like, sir, I'm sorry, but these are the rules. These are the breaks. That's right. Ugh. Okay, whatever. And he hung up. Okay, fine. It's not like I make money off of upsells. Oh, and I made sure I did everything correctly. Okay, I make extra money off of upsells. But I don't make money off no one makes money off of each ticket they sell. No, that's not like that. But and of course he didn't want to hear the upsells. That made him even angrier, and he was kept cursing. I was like, curse one more time. So I go on break, and because it's a big, you know, day, big sales day, big events. The company bought pizza. The big wigs bought pizza. So I eat my pizza, going, come back. By then, they had called my employee number and the group of folks to go on break. And B was like, you know what? They just called your employee number. Go on and go on break again. And he tell the help desk, go on and clock out, let her go on another 10 minutes. I'm not paying. And now remember this: I am not paying attention. I am upset. I don't care. Okay, we going on break, B. We going on break. I'm going on break again. Okay, come back. Calm down, finished out the rest of my shift, about, sold more tickets to something else, to probably some more extra games, all this kind of stuff. About 30 minutes before I'm supposed to clock out, B said, logs me out. He's like, go on, after this call, log out the system and come to my office. Okay. B was a black guy. Some people said he flirted with other women. I don't know. He didn't flirt with me, so he was cool, when the few times I had to deal with B, but, and, black guy, no thin dude. He might still work for them people. I don't know. But I go to B's office. He was like, oh, "You've had a day, haven't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, uh huh." And that's clicking what's going on. B was monitoring me the whole time while I was on that call with that guy. Which then I wanted to go over the table on B, because you could have ended this call. I can't just hang up in this man's face, because then you know I'm wrong. You can, and I know they could, because there were other times when people would try to keep you on, keep us on the phone so they can still be in line. They just be looking up stuff, but they're not buying. supervisors will always hang them up. So that B could have taken me off of that call. He could have hung up that man, right? Because again, if I did it, I'm wrong. And he was like, going over the things. I didn't care nothing about what B was saying. I was upset. I'm still upset with this man. Now I'm upset with you. Okay. But I kept my cool and everything. And I ended up getting a raise and a different position because of it. Uh, that was Saturday. Monday, I became a director, which the director is a person, all they do is, when you guys, end up with the automated system and you say what area you want to go to on whatever, there's somebody listening to direct you to it. And that's all I did. And stop yelling at people talking about you want to speak to a human or you want to, don't be rude. Because there is someone that was me. It was quite a few people by then that would be like, they'd be like, I want to speak to a person. I just put them back in the queue. I mean, we'd be like, oh, you got somebody to holler at? Okay, that kind of stuff. But my call, I didn't have too many turnovers on that. So then again, I was promoted again to this something called Hermes. I don't even know you. This is how ticket sales are so different now. Back then, American Express card users, it would be like very expensive events, exclusive events. They could leave their card, say what the event they wanted and what kind of tickets and stuff they said, and then I would, Hermes, you would listen and put it in, like make them an order, and you had to be very, like they had to be very careful on who did that. One day I might tell y'all about the story about this woman who got arrested, and the different people who was doing fraud, with people's cards and stuff. So yeah, you had to be very careful with that with the Hermes system. So and I got another raise, and then after that, I don't know. I had to go back on the phone one time before I went back off to school. So yeah, but I'm getting over slowly, even though yeah, when the Astros get the pennant, yeah, I'm not cheering. When the Nationals beat them a few years ago, yeah, I was cheering for the Nationals. I'm slowly getting over, I still don't prefer the Astros. I don't care. Their fans are rude, but I'm slowly getting over. I mean, we're talking about what, over 20 years ago, so you live, you learn, you get, work things out, right? But stop being rude to when you have to call on customer service. It is a proven fact when y'all are not looking at people in their face, y'all are rude. People are rude to customer service. That you are not. Some of y'all are rude to people in restaurants and people that you are looking at in their face in grocery stores and stuff like that. So I can just imagine how you are acting over the phone. What is your bill or you're purchasing something? Stop doing that. Don't do that. Because then you make me. Do y'all want more me's? Okay. Other than that, you got any questions, comments, concerns, topic, ideas, or whatever? Leave them down below in the comments. And other than that, talking to you in adult terms.